County families pain.
They just lost their 10-year-old daughter after she took part in a dangerous challenge.
The result of the Devious Licks challenge, similar to what you'll see in schools across the U.S. Soap and paper towel dispensers ripped off of walls in the bathroom.
But there's this new trend on TikTok where people cosplay as Holocaust victims.
It appears that we've hit the halfway point for 500 subscribers, and I just want to thank you guys for that before the video starts. But today I've compiled 7 really outrageous TikTok trends that I've found on TikTok. Some of them being offensive, some of them being dangerous, and others just downright being gross. Anyways, I don't want to hold you guys any longer, let's get straight into this video. The Holocaust Challenge. For the people that don't know what Auschwitz was a collection of concentration camps held in Nazi Germany during World War II between 1941 and 1945. These concentration camps would mainly consist of Jewish people, but there were also Polish people, Romanian people, and Soviet prisoners of war in Auschwitz as well. Over 6 million Jewish people, along with 5 million others, were sadly killed during Auschwitz, and I'll leave a link to donate to the Auschwitz-Birkenau Memorial and State Museum down below. What ended up happening on TikTok, however, is people acting out as a Holocaust victim, accompanied with full-fledged makeup looks to resemble dark under-eye circles, burns, and bruises. I don't think they registered the offense this would be through their mind to Jewish people or people who are victims of the Holocaust, but a lot of them didn't think that through. Not only is this offensive to the history of the Holocaust, but this is also extremely hurtful to families who have relatives involved with the Holocaust. It's kind of like making an art piece out of like a tragic event and getting views for it on TikTok. Not really a big fan. Teeth filing. Teeth filing is what the name states. People would file down their teeth with a nail file to have, in quotes, straight or perfect teeth. Now, this obviously isn't safe because if you didn't know, we have nerves. Extremely sensitive nerves under our teeth. You know that feeling when you have a cavity or a toothache? That's what they're putting right there, is the toothache feeling. People would even go as far to get their teeth shaved down to stumps, to get veneers. Speaking of veneers, those need to be replaced every 10 to 15 years, and that can run up to $925 to $2,500 for perfect teeth. Just thinking about like sandpaper on your teeth, oh, it makes me cringe. Devious Licks. I had reviewed Devious Licks in a previous video 4 months ago if you want to see an in-depth review of what this trend is, but I'll briefly go over it now. Devious Licks was a trend that went about TikTok around September of 2021. It consisted of people stealing school property, work property, etc. Not only did this trend encourage people to steal school property, but some people would outright vandalize school property. They're going out of their way to steal stuff or vandalize stuff for clout, for views. I feel like the only recognition these people got was mainly hate, to my guess, because what fun or good is stealing gonna do? Toothpaste Challenge. The Toothpaste Challenge would consist of someone brushing their teeth and sensually letting the toothpaste come out of their mouth, simulating while the song Sex Talk by Megan Thee Stallion would play. But in my opinion, it just looks disgusting and weird. This, of course, was either banned or age restricted on TikTok for obvious reasons. The Blackout Challenge. The Blackout Challenge consisted of people cutting off their oxygen intake or holding their breath to the point of almost blacking out. Need I say more? This resulted in many people getting injured, obviously, and a 10-year-old sadly passing away from this challenge. Now, I can't show any of these challenges due to obvious reasons, but you get the point. People would cut off their oxygen flow to the point of passing out, people would pass out, people wouldn't pass out. This isn't anything new, this is just the same challenge retitled. It could have been named something else, but this exact challenge has been present for years, and I think that's weird. Cereal Challenge. The cereal challenge was a challenge that made someone pour milk and cereal into someone's mouth, acting like the bowl, getting a spoon, and eating out of their mouth. There's a few things wrong with this. First of all, there's a chance of the person choking on the cereal, and I don't know about you, but I think it's just a little bit gross that you're eating out of somebody else's mouth. We're not birds or anything. We don't get food regurgitated back into our mouths. it could be dangerous and gross in a way, but watching some of these videos, they always make me laugh sometimes. Oh, especially the ones where they laugh and it gets the milk all over their face. I don't know, I'm just rambling. Mustard on watermelon. Mustard on watermelon was a snack trend going around summer of 2021, and the person who created it claims that it's a tangy yet sweet combo. People who have tried this snack have had mixed opinions, but some of them being shockingly positive reactions. I don't know about you, but I have the feeling that it's gross in a way. So we're actually going to be trying it. He said to use French's. I'm a big fan of watermelon, not so much a big fan of mustard, but if it's on a burger, then I'm fine with it. It's just not my preference. I had to get a utensil to eat the watermelon because I didn't want to eat it with my bare hands. Oh, oh no! Why did I get a spoon? First of all, I need to try the watermelon as a control. Delicious. Now, to those who don't eat mustard, mustard is very, very potent. So for that, I'm just gonna put a tiny... Oh no, okay, that's enough. This looks so weird. Watermelon and mustard. Cheers. God damn it, he was right. That's so freaking weird. Why? Just the smallest drop of mustard. I want to hate it, but I can't. This is genuinely good. And I rate things honestly, if you couldn't tell. I was absolutely not expecting this to be that good. I mean, it's literally sweet. Oh. It's sweet with the tangy, like, sour mustard. It's like sour sweet. I don't get it. It just works, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't make sense. Alright, I'm done. I don't want to keep eating the mustard. If I were to genuinely rate that combination on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give that an 8 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. Because not only did it exceed my expectations immensely, it's also what that dude stated. It's tangy, it's sweet. The mustard doesn't overpower the watermelon, even in larger quantities. It's weird, but it's good. So go out and get watermelon, get mustard, try it for yourself. Anyways, that was 7 of the most strangest and most outrageous trends I could find on TikTok. Leave a comment down below if you've seen a weird TikTok trend that you want to recommend for another future video. And if you do, I'll always take an opportunity to shout you guys out because I absolutely love each and every single one of you guys. And I hope by the next video we'll be at 500 subscribers, so just an extra thank you to you guys. But seriously, I'm still messed up on the watermelon and mustard. Like, I was expecting it to be absolutely horrible, and it was absolutely delicious. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.